1 in 12 people in London is an illegal immigrant.
I'm going to run that claim past ChatGPT 5 with a new deep thinking version. Here's the prompt. How much truth is there to the claim that 1 in 12 people in London is an illegal immigrant? Cite high quality sources and official government figures. Also tell me about any sources that disagree with the official government figures. Alright, so as you can see here, ChatGPT thought for 1 minute 34 seconds about this, and we've got lots of sources here. Short answer, the 1 in 12 Londoners is an illegal immigrant line is not true. It came from a misread, later corrected newspaper story based on a Thames Water planning study, not an official population count, and the UK government says there is no reliable official estimate of the size of the irregular, undocumented / unauthorized population. They don't know. You can pause the video if you want to read through all this. I'm just going to go through some of the highlights. What the best evidence actually says. The UK government ONS position, ONS is the Office for National Statistics, and those are the official record keepers for the country, more or less. The Home Office and the ONS state it's not possible to know the exact size of the irregular population, and they therefore do not produce official stock estimates. Their statistical releases on flows, e.g. small boat detections, explicitly warn they must not be used to infer the total number living here without permission. So the claim that the lad in the original video is making is based on this story from the Telegraph, which quoted stats from Thames Water and has later been ruled inaccurate by the press regulator IPSO. They said it was inaccurate, misleading or distorted. Now, there are high quality sources that disagree or go beyond the official stance, okay? Because the government doesn't publish a current stock figure, several reputable groups published non-official estimates that effectively disagree with the government's no-estimate position. This next claim is from the Migration Observatory, which is part of the University of Oxford, and they summarise the evidence and methods and stress the uncertainty. It also notes how the Telegraph claim misused the Thames Water analysis. So the bottom line is there is no official current figure for how many people in London lack immigration permission. The best known independent estimate suggests something like 1 in 22 or 23, so it's just less than half the amount. And that estimate is from 2017, method dependent. In a nutshell, they don't know. They don't know. They haven't got a clue.
Since 2018, 150,000 people have come over on small boats. That is double the size of our active personnel in our armed forces, and 85% of them people are men.
How many people have crossed the English Channel on small boats since 2018? How does the total number of these people compare with the number of active personnel in the UK armed forces? And what percentage of the same people are men? So ChatGPT thought for 2 minutes 46 seconds about this. Here are the latest sourced figures. Who have crossed since 2018? 179,238 people as of the 25th of August 2025. My God. So the claim the lad made in the video seems to be low. Just pause the video if you want to have a read through the reasoning how ChatGPT got to that figure. How that compares to the UK Armed Forces. Versus full-time regulars, UK regulars numbered 136,117 on the 1st of January 2025. Crossings since 2018 are about 1.32 times larger. So it's not double, but it's more. 43,000 more. So the whole UK forces, regulars plus reserves, etc. I'm not sure what falls under etc. Total strength is 180,779. So it's about the same amount if you include the reserves. What percent are men? The Home Office says that since January 2018, 75% of small boat arrivals have been adult males and 16% were children. That's the official breakdown that the Home Office publishes. Including boys under 18 would make the overall male share a bit higher, but the Home Office states the adult male share explicitly. So there's basically no women. There's basically no women coming, okay? 75% of them are adult men and 16% were children. Let's assume the children are half boys, half girls. We've got nothing to prove otherwise. So he's not too far off the mark there with that one. A little on the high side. 75% is a lot.
It's going to cost £15 billion over the next decade housing them, and £8.6 million a day for their hotels.
How much will it cost over the next decade to house illegal immigrants in the UK, and how much money is currently spent daily on housing them in hotels? Okay, so it seems like the government's hotel bill for people in the asylum system is about 5.5 to 5.8 million per day in mid-2025. The Home Office figures reported this spring put it at 5.77 million per day. That was in March. And recent reporting says it's slightly less, 5.5. This comes from The Independent and The Guardian, left-leaning publications, but they seem to be quoting the official Home Office figures. So I'll put the links down there. You can check those out yourself if you want to read them. And here, the Oxford Migration Observatory estimates £170 per person per day for hotel. Holy shit. Where's my £170 per day? Me. Most people don't even earn that in one day. Okay, over the next decade, let's address that. There isn't an official 2025 to 2035 forecast. The best decade scale number we do have is the National Audit Office's latest estimate for the 10-year asylum accommodation contracts, 2019 to 2029. 15.3 billion in total, up from an original 4.5 billion. Don't you just love how government contracts explode in cost? That's tripled in cost. In the first 7 months of 2024-25 alone, the Home Office spent 1.7 billion on these contracts, 1.3 billion of that on hotels. If you just illustrate the cost by holding today's hotel burn rate flat for 10 years, it's not a prediction, so it's assuming the rate will stay the same as it is now, which it probably won't. It might go up, it might go down. 5.5 to 5.7 million per day would sum to roughly 20 to 21 billion on hotels alone over a decade. What does that mean? We've got 3 more years of this until the next election. Okay, so are the numbers going to go up? Are they going to stay the same? Are they going to fall? Before the election, I think they'll probably go up, or at least stay the same. Who knows? But I think that's quite a safe assumption. Let's see what happens.